Cool. Cool. Yeah, I gotta order that bulldozer real quick and get that coming so I can have that for my tools and
It works
a
on
couple
most
more
of
tri
them.
edges. I want to
There I
get the
saw.
tint whiz tri edges.
Yeah, some of those. I don't know. I
Yeah,
think
I
he
need to
ran
get
out
some of
already.
those. Yeah, I think he did. Yep, he said he's gonna get some in soon. So,
I could send you. I could send you like five. I have like 20, I think.
oh, do you?
Yeah, I have. I have some since he gave me 15 the first time, and then he sent me another 20. I think I could send you like 5 or 8.
Well, let me know. I'll PayPal you, and you can throw them in something, and I'll pay for them. I'll give you $20 or something.
Yeah, no, I'll just ship them. Just we'll figure it out. Maybe
Cause I
it only costs me like $8 to ship them. I'll just ship them, and one of these days send me something, or when you get something else or whatever, some blades. I don't know, whatever.
yeah, let me know. I mean, shoot, I've been laying low on tools, but like I said, if hey, whatever comes up, man,
I
I can definitely give back. So
You know what? I'm not bullshitting. I think send me 15. I think I have like 30 of them.
holy cow, that's a
We
lot.
live. What's up, Junior? What does that say? Junior something?
Yep, Junior
Junior
Ortiz
14.
43 is in here. We got Twisted Tint
Twisted
is up
Tint. He's
here
always in
today.
here. What's happening, everybody? Where's Tint
What's
Pro?
going
Where's
on?
Tint Life? Where's everybody at?
We got Quan in here. Appreciate you stopping in, Quan. Yeah, man, it's all about that practice. Keep practicing. We got Jay Bird up in here tonight. You guys hanging out.
See if I get some better lighting on here. I don't know if that's worse or better. There we go.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Now you're good.
Now we're in the house. Now we're in the house. What's going on? Hey, man, doing the damn thing.
Yep.
Yeah. There was a lot of people on, it was like 30 people on Sunday, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do another Sunday night. Probably around maybe 7ish again. I'll see what goes on because sometimes. Oh, well, Sunday. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do another Sunday night. We're gonna try to because Sunday was fun, man. Sunday was fun. There's a lot of people talking about stuff. It was a good time.
This guy said he was snacking on some gizzards.
Yeah, he texted me and said he was snacking on some gizzards.
I feel
No
like eating
doubt.
some I feel like getting some liver and some onions. I haven't had liver and onion in a long time.
Oh man, hey, I'll let y'all do that one. I'll let you guys do that one for me.
Hell, you don't like that stuff?
Hey, I can't get too deep in it, man.
Gizzard? What are gizzards? They're like a liver? They're like a breaded liver or something, huh?
I don't know. He have to hit us up on that one and see what's up.
I forgot. KFC used to have gizzards back in the day. KFC.
Oh man, that's crazy.
But I haven't
So
had them in a
how
long time.
so how busy has it been over by you over there? What's kind of been the status of people,
In
customers?
my area?
Yeah, by you?
How busy has it been?
Yeah.
I was kind of slow, and now that everybody got this stimulus 600 check or 600 a piece in the household, as soon as that check hit, I've been pretty busy. I got busy, real steady, not super busy, but steady for a whole 3 weeks now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I even left that dealership I was at because the drive and all that.
Right. How far was the drive?
It was only
40
40,
minutes?
45 minutes, but they just gave me so much a day, and then just car after car after car. 4 to 8 cars, 9 cars. It's a lot of work for a little bit of money when you're
Yeah.
used to doing it on your own.
Right.
The pay don't match up.
Right. Right.
I
Yeah,
I
that's
think like
crazy.
I think when I was like at a dealership, I'm seeing like 5, 6 cars to go through, and in my mind, I'm timesing them for myself for like 160, 180 a piece, and I'm like that's $1,000 right there. So it
Right.
just the 9 to 5 mindset is a different mindset than working for yourself. So I
Yeah,
was kind of,
totally different.
yeah, I was kind of off track for a while. It was slow. I was bored. I was showing them a little bit of stuff, and I guess it came to an end. I figured I showed them everything I could show them and stuff. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it was
That
fun
is
for a
crazy
while.
stuff. Right. Right. Well, like I said,
But
I drive 2 hours back. I drive pretty much 2 hours back to my old neck of the woods, and I have customers over there. And then I tint for a buddy that has a detail shop, so I tint out of his place too. So I run over there 2 hours, do a bunch of cars, run back over here. So yeah, it's 3 days a week usually, man. I'm running too.
that's okay though, because if you do them 3 cars, you're going home with a chunk though, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely good. It's good money. I can't complain. I mean, it's work so many hours in the morning, do a bunch of cars, have a stack, come home. So it's good. I can't complain at all.
What's up, David?
What's up, David?
Up,
Dave is hanging out. David, I know
um,
you. I thought you had a question about something, David, earlier. I just touched base on one of my videos, so if you want to leave that comment here, we can kind of touch base on that more. But I thought David had a question earlier.
what was I gonna say? One thing I noticed today, I top load a lot, and the one thing I noticed today is on certain cars, when you're sharpening, when you're using the Sharpie, don't cut the patterns too long, because the more I have the stuff in there, the more creases I get with the thicker films.
Oh yeah, yep.
So
I
you just cut them real tight and make life easier, because if I
right.
have them too long, the nose or something, it just makes life a whole lot harder, and it's just
Oh heck yeah.
nobody
I
really
was
looks at that.
tucking. I was tucking film on a brand new 2500 GMC today, and I must have cut it just a little bit too thick. And I was trying to. The new GMCs are really tight on the bottom, and I was just I had to fight it to get it tucked in a little bit more. But I told myself if I'd have cut off a little bit more, it would have just fell right in there, and I'd have had a little bit below seal. But I had like about an inch, and I was like, holy cow, I cut it way too thick, too tall. You know what I mean? But Quan was talking about when you guys started out, what was the lowest amount you'll take to do your homeboy car?
Maybe 100, but it maybe 100. But that's if you got to gauge on how much how much you're paying for the film. You know, you're not going to do $100 ceramic job or $100 carbon job, or
Right. They also got to understand too that they gotta understand too. You're trying to do something. You're trying to create something. So they should be willing to try to give you a little decent amount for your time. You know what I mean? They can't try to cut you too low. They got to try to at least help you out, give you a little bit of a tip. You know what I mean? You try to help give back to you. You know.
Well, here's the scary part of your friends or your family. I told my cousin one time I did the car for like 100 or 120. And I tell him, don't tell nobody. And
Right.
he goes, and the girl comes, she ain't my family or whatever, customer comes, she said, well, Pete said that you did his for 100, so how much are you going to do mine for?
Right.
And
You'll get into a messed up situation if you try to do that. Yep.
yeah, so, I mean, they really gotta keep it on the down low, but probably $100 if you're just starting out with a dyed film, maybe some Lexan or some Solar Free or something like that,
Well, what I would say is, I would try to be close. If a shop is charging 200, and you're good at it, you're slamming cars out. Maybe give them a little bit of a deal. You know what I mean? You say you're my boy, I'll give you a little bit of a deal. But I mean, it's still all your time. It's all your materials. It's everything else. You're out there for how many hours doing the car or whatever. I mean, they gotta understand that. They gotta respect you're taking your time. So
yeah.
and see,
So
like
maybe
Twisted Tint says, most of his friends give him a little bit more. They give you a little tip. They understand that you're doing your own little business. Hook you up a little bit.
I always say, like, your real friends and family will pay you what it's worth, or a tip. I always say that.
Exactly. They shouldn't be trying to cut you at the knees too hard, man. That's kind of crazy in my opinion.
Another thing that plays on all that too is how I mean, is this your first car? Is this your 20th car? Is this your are you a professional already? That plays, because you can
Right.
only charge how good the job is.
Right. Yep. I mean, if you're learning and you need a car and you want a car to experience on, and you're saying, man, I just need a car here, I need to mess with it, and you say, okay, drop off your car, and you can hook them up for a little bit. But yeah, if you're slamming cars out every week and dudes like, oh, can I get my car done? And you got a car waiting for you that could be a full price job, then, you know, he might have to say, hey, you know, I'll give you a little bit of a discount, but I can't cut you too low. I'm losing money, you know? But yeah,
You're
you
not
look up your
gonna,
friends, you know.
you're not gonna be motivated to do a car for half price or nothing like that. You know?
Right, right. That's going to be tough.
Twisted tint. Most of my friends give me more than I ask for. That's true.
Yep, yep, that's crazy. Yeah, no, but I mean that's the hard thing. And also thing with that too is if you're starting out tinting and you're trying to grow your name, don't cut yourself too low with your prices either, because then you're losing money. You know what I mean? You don't do that. If a shop is charging 200 and you're starting out, you want to try to do some people, maybe you're at 175. If you feel you're getting good, you're getting proficient, then keep your price close to what the shop is. Don't undercut yourself, you know? You're losing money.
Yeah, that's something I've been going through. That's something I've been going through this right now. I went up on the prices that have the extra quarters and went up on some of the SUVs. I went from like 180 to 240. I went from like 165 to 200. And it's just once you have your name and then your confidence and you do a good job, your repeat customers will pay you more because they know everything goes up. So I've been going up lately. I gave myself a raise. I came home from the dealership and I gave myself my own raise. And stand behind the work, do a good job, and people are willing to pay. And what I find out, it's like it's your own confidence on when you tell them the price, you know, because they tell you how much,
Right.
and then you're kind of afraid to go up $20 or $40, but you throw it out there, and now it's easier. I gave myself my own raise this round when I came back.
There you go. Right. And sometimes you have to give yourself a raise to kind of weed through some of the tire kickers and stuff. A person that knows you and knows you're worth it, you tell them a price, they'll pay for it. If there's someone that comes through their tire kicking, they're like, well, I don't know, then it can kind of cut through some of that. You know what I mean?
And the deal, one more deal about it, you know, I'm not being mean, but some of those guys that lowball are the most pickiest complainers sometimes. You know,
Exactly.
they want the work. We talked about it before. You're driving a $67,000 car truck, but you want a
Yeah.
$99 dye cheapest film tint job. It don't make
I
sense.
know. I had a guy doing that. He had a brand new truck in front of me. He was bragging so much about his truck. Then all of a sudden, oh, well, can you do this window tint for such and such price? And I'm like, dude, seriously, you're killing me. Well, so this, and he tried to knock me down. I'm like, it still takes me the same amount of work to do it, man. You know, and oh, I can go someplace else and have to do it. Well, I was like, well, here, you're here, I'll do it. But I said, usually I don't. I told him, I usually don't cut no prices like that. It's not even worth it to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and um, somebody was saying the other day that, you know, like I think Tim Pro was saying about the farmers, how he does a tractor for like $1,300, and he says
Right.
that this is guy with a whole farm, trucks, house, $80,000 tractor, but you don't want to spend 1,000 or so on the film, 1,000 or 1,300 on the tractor. So, but they always use that line, you know, my friend will do this and my friend will do
Right.
that, and a lot of us just tell them, well, go see your friend, and it's
Yep.
what I learned too, like some old strip and retints I won't do on the defrosters and stuff. I'll offer to do the sides and stuff. But what I learned is like I picking my own battles. I don't want to tint every car in the world. You know, I don't want to tint the cheap people's
Right.
car. I don't want to tint the
Right.
old. You gotta, when your flow's coming in, you rather do 3 cars than one strip and retint. So you gotta
Right.
in business you gotta gauge what works. And I turn away a lot of stuff or send those retints down the road 40 miles or whatever.
Right, right. I know my buddy JT is in here, Dusty Dutchman. He said, "What is the goals for 2021 for your channel, man?" That's honestly a good question, and I haven't. I don't know, because I know in a few months it's gonna get so busy for me. I'll be tinting at night, tinting in the morning. It's gonna be crazy busy, and it's gonna be hard for me to focus on this channel. I'm gonna try my best to, but I don't know. I don't know if I have really a goal, man. I just want to kind of keep helping people, keep informing, and keep bringing some entertaining content to my channel with the video. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I really have major goals, but we'll see. I'm trying to do things differently than other tint YouTube channels, man. So, yeah, we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go.
How many people
I
does it
know.
say are in here?
It says we got 14 people in here hanging out. I appreciate anybody that's hanging out with us. If you haven't commented, man, hit that like button real quick. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. But David said, for you guys who doing top load and two-stage, roll your windows down. Do you like to fold outwards or fold inwards towards a release liner? Which one do you prefer?
That's a good question there. I was actually thinking about that the other day. I clean my seals real good. If they're rubber, I clean them with a microfiber and a bone tool when the window's down. And if I have felt, I tape it all, and then I still flush it and clean it. So I fold inwards because I feel like it's smoother. But there's a few times where I have folded it. I guess, let me see, inwards or outwards. I guess it'd be outward.
Yeah.
And the plus to folding outwards, I've seen a few guys fold it inwards is the glue's not touching the hair or the gasket. That's the plus on that. And
Okay. Yep.
okay, so you'll see these guys, they'll kind of curl it in, but you have to cut the patterns real tight when you're folding it in, because if you have like a good 1/4 inch or going in there or whatever, it won't go in as smooth as it would inwards, you know. I'm kind of confused on the inwards and outwards, but I know what he means when it curls. It kind of curls and doesn't touch the side or the felt.
Yeah. So what I usually do is, if you fold your piece halfway down and you got half liner, I usually fold like a 1/4 inch of that liner. Then I fold my film so the liner goes underneath the seal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got about that much liner, and you got tint, and you got about that much liner, and that's folded, and then so it's folded kind of back towards me. Then I'll lift up and I'll unfold it, and then I'll pull that liner away so it never touches the seal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I do it.
When you fold it inwards, the trick when you fold it inwards is your tint part's real flat. And when you fold it inwards, you're actually getting tint and some liner in there, right?
Yeah, it's tint and liner. Well, yeah, it's tint and liner, then I tuck it behind the seal, and it's still folded, and then I'll pull up from the bottom, and then I'll fold it back so it never hits the seal, then pull the liner out. So it never touches the seal.
Yeah. One of the main tricks is grabbing it from the middle. When you grab it from the middle, when you're about to peel it, those sides curl in. Those sides curl in automatically.
Yeah, it folds. Yep, they fold kind of like this. Yep.
But if you clean your seals real good, it really doesn't matter which way you fold, because if you have your seals cleaned super good and flush them, it won't pick up no junk.
Right. Yeah, most redos are painting, man. Most redos are painting. Samuel Merrill, what's up, Samuel? Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate Junior. Appreciate Kenny B. Slow Tinting's up in here. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys for stopping in tonight.
Samuel said, not every car is worth it. Choose your battles. I mean, excuse me. When you're first starting out, you want to tint everything. You're hungry. You're man. Twisted Tint said he folds out. What's your trick on how you see, he cuts a very tight pattern, but I guess he folds out. But what's the trick on folding out? You know, because I've seen guys pull it in the middle and kind of fold them out and never touch no sides. You know, that's pretty neat, because you're already in that position, curled in already.
Right. Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
one tip.
Just take your time out.
Yeah. One tip on folding out is make sure you have a good amount of soap on any top load. Make sure you have a good amount of soap, like medium, not real light, because when I go real light, I get a lot of creases. Not real heavy, but a good medium soap, and that helps me not get creases on the sides. If I have
a nice balance,
if I have light soap, I'll get pinches on that thick Global Light Tint Club Solar Effects film. I'll get pinches if my soap's too light.
Yeah. I normally keep the same. I keep like a 2 ounce of tint tack per gallon, and I usually run with it. But I try to move quick, man. I try to get it in there. I try to get it set up, tuck behind. I try to move quick and get it positioned, and then I take that deep breath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get it in there right away. Yep.
Because you get it to tack up. You find your mix, grab it from the middle, Looks to slide right in place. Yep. Always on the middle because I see a lot of guys trying to grab one side and grab this other. If you grab it from the middle, you'll see those two ends just bend up perfect for you.
Yep, they'll bend in. And Samuel Romero says, that's true. Tinting for 1 year. My biggest problem is picky customers. How do y'all deal with that? Samuel, where are you located? Comment down below. Let you know where you're located, Samuel. You know, I have to be lucky, man. I don't get a lot of crazy picky customers. So thankfully, I'm pretty good.
After a while, you could just tell like the questions they asked you. You could feel the attitude, and then you can just overprice them or just tell them what to expect. You know, tell them it's not all perfect, and it's a feel thing. It's a feel thing. I've talked to people and I don't even want to work on their stuff just by their attitude, where they kind of look down on you or whatever, you know. But you get a feel for it.
Quan is saying hand cut or pre-cut, and why for starters. I think if you're gonna start to run a business, you gotta learn how to hand cut. You can't rely on all them pre-cuts kit coming in, man. You gotta learn to hand cut your film. Yep, that's where you'll make your money, and that's where you get your skill too. Definitely hand cut your film. Yep.
The thing about plotters, they're short on the nose, they're short on the bottom, they're too long on the back window, they're too short on some back windows. It's too much of a gamble. You know, I think it's cool for like a dealership where nobody looks at it. But if you're the tinner going straight to the customer, hand cutting, the patterns fit so well, and I ain't seen really no tinner that'll use like a windshield pre-cut off a plotter. There's a lot of complaints on the windshields that when you do the whole windshield, they hand cut them all the time. But I've been thinking about getting one from Ralph, one of those small ones. But if the top edges don't fit, I'm gonna have to cut them again. Then I'm gonna have to learn how to make the sides and the back longer, so I have room to cut. Then, you know, I thought about it just for back windows and quarters, but I mean, it's cool to do both, but you better learn how to hand cut because you might even have to touch up the plotter patterns, you know. So hand cut first.
Right. He said he's from North Carolina. Some customers want no debris, but I'm like, that's not possible. Not every tint going to be perfect, but I try my best. Yeah, you got to tell them, man. It's not a perfect environment. You're tinting in the garage. You're trying your best to clean the cars that they haven't cleaned in weeks. You know what I mean? And they can't expect it to be perfect. You know what I mean? You got to tell them. And that's the crazy part. There is no standard. You know, you tell them you don't walk around with your face on your car, with your nose on the glass. So don't expect to be looking at a car like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I have a funny story. I used to work at this shop when I started, and the guy had this thing printed on a paper, and he said, if I can't see the flaw from 10 feet, it flies. And I didn't think that it was too good of a policy, but he set up the customer not to, because he wasn't a tinner, he was just the manager of the place. But he set up the customer to, even if there was a crease or a hair or a bubble, he said, if I don't see it from 10 feet, it's flying. But if it's that bad, we're going to redo it. But he set up the customer. And one thing I tell people on retints is it's never going to be perfect if somebody else tinted it. And then another thing on old cars, I tell them it'll never be perfect because it's 40 years of dirt. So the best job that somebody's going to get ever is them bringing you that car brand new 2021, 2020 off the lot. I mean, still won't be perfect, but we roll down seals and back windows, and there's nothing that has time to build up on it. Even if you have that 2021 and you've been driving down dusty roads, here comes the dirt.
Right, exactly. And then we got to try to do our job to try to get everything clean and perfect when they have windows that are dirty and different stuff they haven't cleaned. So it's a tough job in certain situations. Go ahead.
I always set them up, you know, hey, this is a retint. I'll do my best. They come out nice, but it won't be perfect. And then I always set them up like on a car. I says, I'm going to do what I can. And then on the new cars, I don't give them that speech, but I always set them up. And then it usually comes out really good. But they're set up in their mind, and that looks good. So I set them up and then deliver a little better.
That's a good thing. That's what you say. You have to kind of you have to kind of open that door for yourself. I set up everyone that comes with an old vehicle. I tell them right away. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna try my best. It's an old car. It's been driving around for so many years. You might have restored it or repainted it, and now you got paint and dust all in these things because no one ever cares about the windows. So I set them up right away. Say I will try my best, and I try my best, and then usually they are happy, like you said.
Yeah.
But see, but I want to touch base on this plotter thing too, because you said about that plotter. But go ahead. I want to touch base on that plotter real quick in a couple minutes.
Two things people never clean on the cars when they're older, 10 years, 40 years. They never clean the inside of the back window, and they never clean the inside of the windshield.
No, ever.
And, never. And then they'll clean the sides, inside and out. They'll clean the outside of the back, outside. But they never clean that. They got stickers on the windshield and all that. But go ahead with the plotter. These guys are saying I hand cut everything, and I don't see myself buying a machine. That's cool. The only reason I'd see a machine is if you had like 15 cars a day or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right, but Gerardo, I appreciate you stopping in. We'll touch base in 1 second. You know what? I know Ralph is really offering some of the plotters now, and he's doing different things with plotters. I was over by my buddy's shop last week, and I saw him go ahead and just like cut out a. I think your volume might be up, James, because I can hear myself in your thing. This might be up a little bit. Yeah, I can hear.
Turn it down.
Hey, but, there. I was in my buddy's shop, and he had a plotter. He always uses a plotter. Swears by a plotter. And I was standing there with him, and he started cutting out some patterns real quick on this little Trailblazers. He cut them things out in 5 seconds. I've been by him before and helped him, but he cut out a brand new like 2021 Trailblazer. I'm standing there with him talking. He had that thing cut out. He put them all up on the wall, and I'm sitting there thinking, damn, you cut that thing out. You didn't even go to that truck. I mean, we know how plotters are, but I think sometimes it depends on your situation. You know what I mean? Like, because Ralph is offering them pretty cheap. So it did kind of spark my mind to be like, man, if I can get into one for $500, I don't know. You know what I mean? But it's just kind of sparking my mind, like you said.
That's what I was just gonna say, because he has a $500 plotter, and I think it's like a 52-inch, and 3 months of free software, and then there's you already buy film from him, but there's some kind of film buy-in. So I'm figuring $1,000 to $1,500 to get going, and 3 months of the software. But the place where it would shine is on the back windows. You take it out, you do your soap on the back, you shrink it, clean it, you put it on. You don't have to deal with no light, no glass aid, all that. And I'm thinking of like back windows and bordered quarter glasses and stuff like that.
Yeah, the bordered quarter glasses, you're putting a light, you're cutting a thing, you might walk over to your peel board. So if you can cut them things out and peel them, spray them, and stick them without even having to, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of running through my head. It might be some little change coming up this year. I don't know. I haven't dropped the gun on anything yet, but no, like my buddy Dusty Justman said, yeah, if I'm not happy with it, I'm not gonna let it go out of my shop. I mean, that's his bottom line. I'm not gonna ship some. If I see something, I know if that customer might see it a week or so later, and then it comes back to bite me, and they see that. No, if it looks bad or if it looks nasty, I go ahead and fix it. But I think Kwan was saying something about heat shrinking. Yeah, man, you definitely got to get your heat shrink game down. Take your time, because you really don't want to do a back window in multiple pieces. But the other thing is, if you can do it really clean where they can't see any lines, then I can't knock you. But, you want to just do a one-piece shrink on a window and lay it in. I mean, that's pretty much, if anything is a standard in window tinting, one-piece windows and windshields and stuff, that's going to be a standard. I mean, everybody wants that. So, yeah, I definitely try to get that heat game down on lock. You know what I mean?
Yep, just get some film and practice.
Yep.
I got a $500 Ralph plotter. I use it for my sides only. I hand strip and a windshield, and back windows something handy at time.
So Samuel, what size plotter do you have though? If you're only doing size, what size is it? I'm curious to see what size it is.
Yeah, he says I think it meant I hand cut. I think it meant I hand cut the windshields and the back windows.
Yeah.
Huh.
So he's just doing sides with it, but I'm curious to know how big that plotter is if you're just doing sides though. Some case, so for you guys who are doing dry shrink and front and back windshields, in some cases customers bring your car with very old and contaminated glass, would you still go for a wet shrink? I dry shrink everything, so I don't
Right.
change. Yep. I dry shrink everything.
Yeah, you can still
So,
do dry. My question to Samuel is how does Ralph's how do the side windows fit? How do the patterns fit from Ralph's program that he's offering? And how do the side windows fit? And another question to Samuel, how much film did you have to buy? And did you get the 3-month free cutting software to Samuel? Do the
yeah, yeah.
patterns fit? How much film did you have to buy? And how's the program work? And did you get the 3 months free?
He says 52-inch plotter, and he hand cuts the rest, but he also cut back windows on some cars if the windows aren't too big. So I would think with a 52-inch plotter, you should be able to cut that whole back window out with this, you should be able, because most back windows are only about 30-some inches tall, so you should be able to
Maybe.
cut that whole back window out,
Then my
or you
question
got to
to
buy
him, my question to
40-inch
him is:
film.
the back window? Why isn't he using it for the windshield or the rear? Are the patterns not fitting? You
Yeah, you
know.
should. Yeah, I would think you'd use it for the back end. Yeah. Yeah, see, I got a 28-inch plotter myself, and I really haven't. I was doing sides with it, but I still probably like to get a whole car cut out if I do something. He has a 20. Yeah, so the 28-inch, you could put two side windows on a 28-inch. Use like you probably have to use a 24-inch roll. You can cut one side, move it over, then you cut another side, a roll up or something with it. Have
Yeah.
two cut out. Yeah.
Have you ever used a plotter anywhere?
Have me personally?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Yep, I have. My buddy has a plotter, and then I used to have plotter software for that 28-inch up in my office. I had software running on that too. And
Okay.
I go do mobile. I cut out all my trucks at night. I cut them all out, and then I roll them all up, and then I label them, and I go to the shop, and I just heat shrink them and install them. Yep. I did it for
How
a
did?
while.
What program were you using?
I was using Computer Cut though. I was using Computer Cut. They didn't fit too bad, but I was using Computer Cut.
Wow.
Yeah. No,
Um.
it wasn't that bad.
Well, the top edge, all right.
Yeah, they weren't too bad. I mean, like I said, sometimes they were kind of off though, but um, yeah, Jordan's in the house. He said he got his plotter from US Cutter and used film and vinyl designs too. So Jordan, how do you think that software is working for you with the film and vinyl design? Because I think that's what Ralph has, right? He has film and vinyl designs with Ralph software.
What's up, Tim
Tim,
Pro? Tim Pro said he just got out of the hockey game. He said XPEL is the king. He told me that XPEL program is the top edges are on point. He's
he
gonna
said
keep it. He said.
he said it's good. He said it's good. Twisted Tint said he would have brought one be finished up a rental property and focus on that. I hear you, man. Go and get your stuff done first, and then spend that money later. But like I said, Twisted Tint, Ralph has these programs now where you don't have to invest thousands of dollars, and you can get a plotter. So I think it's like $500, right? And you can start off and jump in and be going. So that
So
changes the
far,
game right there.
Tim Pro slamming out those cars. I think he did 12 or 13 cars the other day. Him and his helper. He said.
Yeah, see that's crazy. That is a lot of cars. That is a
It's
lot of
some
cars.
film and vital designs is okay. He said.
And then, yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good stuff from Expel too, but I don't know how that is. Like I said, I'm not ready to change film, so
Yeah,
I'm not going to do too big of a jump.
they have a deal where you have to use their film or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. And I've heard that from some other places too. Use their film, use their stuff all in one type of deal. But I guess it depends on what you want to use, what you want to use, and what you want to work with and stuff like that.
I just trust the hand cutting and the Sharpie because I don't want to waste no film. If there was ever like a company that had a good software like XPEL, I would look into it, but I'm not going to use XPEL and then to get their thing. And so far, like out of everything I ever heard, XPEL is the best, but you have to use their film. And
Right.
I don't want to waste film on a back window that don't fit. You know, if it's longer, it's cool, but I don't want to mess with something that's short on the front nose, short on the bottom. You know,
All
Sharpie
right,
for the
right.
win. Where's that Sharpie? Where's that dollar Sharpie? Dollar Tree
Right.
saving
So
money
no, got
already.
1,500 tint to get approved for the 500 plotters, like 2,000 out the door and 3 months of service for free.
See that? That's my question. See, he wants to get that plotter for 500. Gotta buy. You gotta put $2,000 in it. It'd still be worth it because you're gonna use the $1,500 with a tint.
Right. You should use it all up. Yep.
I hand cut all my shields.
Tint
See,
Pro. Says
all
hand
these
cut.
guys cut their windshields because they don't fit, and nobody's wanting to waste no 50-70% ceramic. $5 to $8 a foot. Nobody wants to
Oh
waste
yeah.
none of that.
Oh, I hear that. I hear that. I agree. I agree.
Nobody wants to waste that. Your Sharpie or your hand is gonna cut it where it goes. You know.
Right. Right. Yep.
Maybe we could save the piece and put it on a little car or something.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I know. No, you ain't trying to mess that up. He said, Sanders says 1,500 is like 10 or 12 rolls of tint. Yeah, no doubt, man. That's
Is
crazy.
it?
1,500 tint to get approved for the plotter. Okay, 1,500 tint.
Did he get 20-inch rolls or did he get 40-inch rolls or what did he get? So
Yeah, with that 52, I would think you get a 40-inch roll. You'd be cutting everything out with that 40.
yeah.
That would change the game totally because I buy 24 36s. So if I had to start buying 40s, I have to kind of readjust my mentality a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I hand cut. I buy a 24-inch roll
If I
and
get
the
a
36-inch roll.
check your sound. I can't hear your sound.
You can't hear me? Test, test, test,
You
test.
there? The sound kicked off.
Did it? Test, test, test. You
Guys
guys
in the
got me or
chat,
no?
can you hear me? Tell Wayne that his sound is off.
I can hear you.
Anybody there? Are we frozen up
Test,
or
test, 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 test.
no sound?
Yes,
No
that's
sound.
something might have happened. I can still hear myself. Yeah, they said they can hear
Maybe it's
both of
just on
us.
my end.
Yeah, they can hear both of us. I usually do a 24-inch roll because I do so many trucks and I hand cut, so I can double layer 24, put it over a truck, and usually have just a few inches of scrap. You know, that's what I've been doing because I do a lot of trucks, guys. I do so many trucks, and then I use my 36 for the back windows. I use my 36 for side windows. I'll cut it in half, 18 and 18, and I'll do side windows on cars. So that's what I typically do. So if I buy a 24, we lost Jaybird there. But if I buy a 24 and a 36, I can just kill it with cars and trucks all day long. So that's what I usually do. That's what I usually do. Yeah, exactly. 24-inch rolls. I just go through them rolls like water, man. I'm going through 24-inch rolls all the time. It's just really popular. 24-inch roll and like a 20-inch roll of limo. I'll cut that in half and I'll do a lot of visor strips all day long with that. So I mean, those are my killers right there. I'll be killing that film. What's your advice on windshields? I've been doing some windshields. Should I tint every windshield? No, I upsell all my windshields. So a typical person might come in and for a car, they might want the sides and rear done. And then I say, a lot of people nowadays are asking me, well, what can I do with my windshields? I said, we can do a visor strip, we can do a full windshield, we can do a clear heat shield for 70%. I give them options and then I upsell a windshield. You know what I mean? So I don't do them all, but I definitely try to upsell a windshield. But a lot of my customers, they want something on the windshields nowadays. They want a visor strip or they want a full windshield. A lot of them just want something. What's up, CJ? Glad you made it, man. We're still going strong. Yeah, 24-inch rolls fits everything really well. Fits everything really well. Tim Pro, you still there? Hold on. Let me see if I can get the let me see if I can get this set up real quick. Where is 1 second here, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to multitask here, fellas. Let's see if I can get this to work. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Let me see. No, but I have to be kind of honest. I've been kicking around the thought of some platter stuff, but you know, we'll see how it goes. I cut off 8" off my 40 for the visor, but see, I like to do my visors in just limo, so I always do mine in limo. So I keep a small little roll just for limo. I mean, you make a killing on that anyways. Like a small roll of limo film was like 60, 70 bucks. I charge 50 bucks for a visor. 1 or 2 visors, that roll is done and paid for a long time ago. So, yeah. I sent Tint Pro I sent Tint Pro a link, so you'll see if he can pop in.
Let's see what 3 looks like.
Juan says, can you do a back window and charger with 36"? You know, honestly, I do not remember if you can do 30. I think you probably can though. I can't remember if it's 36 with a charger.
You know, on the plotter, if it's like, say, like the window's like 35.5 or like 35, the plotter won't cut it. It wants like a 40" roll. See,
that's weird. Okay, CJ says yes, you can. So you can do it. You can do a 36 on a charger. Yep.
You know why the plotter calls for that? Because it makes room. It makes room for the wheels.
Yeah, the side parts. Yep.
Yep. Wherever the wheels roll.
Yeah, I do.
36
Yeah, he said 36 will fit. We got Tint Pro. Yeah, usually I throw them things on the back of a window so fast I don't even think about it. But usually I don't have any problems. So they look big, but they're just kind of. I think it's going to use most of that 36" up, if I'm not mistaken.
Is Tint Pro going to jump in?
Yep, I think we got Tint Pro here. Hold on 1 second.
What's going on?
All right, let's see. It made us all smaller.
What's going on?
What up? What up?
We're hanging out.
That's cool. That's cool, man. That's cool.
Are you rolling down the highway?
Oh yeah. You know how that goes,
Oh my goodness.
That's all right,
Hey, this is how we got some dedicated people on the stream. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. What's going on? What's happening?
Oh man, we got like 17 people. We're all just in here talking about some different things,
cool,
man.
That's cool. Yeah, I was listening to you guys about the software and stuff. Okay. Film and manual design I started using for years though, and I have a lot of problems with them. So there is times times that I was actually doing some cars and the parents were really, really off. So I was talking with the guy, Brad, and I told him the issues that I had. But they don't care though. They use, oh yes, send us, do the hand cut, send us the liner, we put it on the software. I was like, you're serious, dude? Oh, then you're one man. I don't have time for this crap. That's what I pay you for. So you have a good day, man. And that's it, man. That's the only problem with them.
That was film and vinyl design?
Yeah, I mean, when I was using vinyl design, I'm still using it, like I said, and I gave a 30-day trial with Expel, since I'm an Expel dealer now. And then they told me, yeah, so I've been trying it, and so far I like it, though. The parents are really, really, like super good, though. I love them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man, yeah. So they're not bad at all, man. They're really good patterns.
So you're going to keep the Expel program?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of the computer card, and I'm gonna keep Expel and film vinyl design, because sometimes, I mean, with the thing is, well, with the vinyl design, I got the patterns for the PPF, and sometimes I do halo restoration, so I get to coat those PPF headlights and protect them with that. So I'm gonna keep them because Expel charge you $300 if you wanna do the patterns with the window tint and PPF. And I don't do as much as PPF. And just with the vinyl design, I just pay $150 and I can use everything.
Okay.
Oh yeah. For sure. Film and vinyl design is $150 for the PPF and the tint program,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's what they charge me. That's what they charge me. Yeah, so ain't bad at all, man.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
got
I mean, what?
I got a guy talking about Hayden was said just starting out and he's going to use the Avery Dennison because they have 1 day shipping, but looking to change brand. But Hayden, why are you wanting to change brand? That's kind of the question. I mean, you don't like the film, you don't like how it shrinks. Think about why you're trying to change brand because a lot of people jump brands all the time. But if it works for you, just kind of hang on with it.
Well, I
That one
mean,
day shipping is awesome.
as long as you know what I do, man. Sometimes what I do is probably if there's one film, I try it on my cars and see the lasting. See what I'm saying? And see, for example, you can try the standard line and see, how it goes. How it's gonna change. Like maybe the basic standard, you put it in a car that you wanna drive or a familiar or something like that. Maybe your sister, your brother, your cousin,
Yeah, that's what
somebody.
I do on my
That
mom's
way you
car.
that way you wanna keep an eye on the film and you just put it down. When did you do that? After 6 months, you can just actually test it and see the turn like if you like it or not, and and you go from there though.
Yeah, that's a good
That's a
idea.
good.
Kind of
That's
like
a
a
good
test
point.
test run.
I did my mom's car in solar effects, carbon FX, and I did it 4 or 5 years ago, and it still looks brand new, and it stays outside. It don't stay in the garage. That's a real
Yeah,
test.
yeah,
That's
exactly
crazy.
though. That's how you can test it. Living it. For example, man, when I actually moved to my shop, I bought a truck for advertising. Okay, and the 2000, I moved in 2017. Okay, and I actually tint the whole van, even the windshield on 5%, and they still intact. Okay, the van is right there for since then, 24/7 outside. It has no faded, has no, and I put 5% Galaxy lifetime warranty.
Okay.
Hayden said that
Yeah,
he wants to switch because of the price.
was that?
Yeah.
That
See, that's
Hayden Harris wanted to switch from Avery because of the price, and he says nobody uses Avery.
Well,
but see
man,
that could
Avery
be a
just
good or
came
bad
out a
thing
couple
though.
of years ago, though.
Right. That could be a good or a bad thing because if you're the only one using it, you can kind of set your prices a little bit different than other people. It kind of sets you apart.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? No one
Well, it
else has
depends
it.
on
No
your
one's
area.
using it. Yeah, you're the only one. So kind of, I mean, 1 day shipping is awesome too. If you can get film shipped in 1 day, that's awesome. I mean, you just think about it. If it's a good film, it lasts long, the color's good, and you can kind of set your prices. You're the only one carrying it. So it's not really a
Yeah.
bad thing to want to.
Well, the thing is, too, though, I mean, depends where they live and how hot it is because some films they have a type of failure. I mean, we're in Texas. Me and Jerry here, he's in Arizona. It's freaking hot over there, man. Even here in Texas
Right.
too. So the film they have a little different, the way they react. So everybody's different. For example, you man,
Right.
you're in up north. I
Right.
mean, you don't get as much as heat as the same as we
No.
do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yep.
So
Yep.
it depends on your area and depends on everything because you're not gonna
Yep.
use the same film for that area. It doesn't get as hot. And here in Texas,
Right.
sometimes we get a 110 degrees, and it's like damn, super hot.
Right.
So that's a
Yep.
big, huge difference too.
Hayden Harris says
I
he
heard
doesn't feel
the
like
best
the
place to
adhesive is
I
good.
heard the best place to test film is in Florida, where it's hot all year round.
Yeah, that can kill some film down there. But
Yeah.
I don't know about the adhesive though. I mean, because I don't know. I mean, I've been using pretty much the same brands. So I can tell the adhesive, but he said he doesn't feel the adhesive is as good. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're saying you're as good as comparing it to either though. So yeah, I'm not sure. But like I said, I mean, everyone knows global and solar effects and stuff like that is also all good film. I mean,
He said
I
he,
would
he
check
said
to
he don't
see.
think the adhesive is good. So if you don't like the
Yeah.
adhesive, try some other stuff.
Yeah. Maybe just
Well,
try some stuff
like
that's
like
around
like
you.
like like I said, man, you can choose a different brands, man. There is a lot of brands out there. If you don't like one, just pick another one, man. Unless we don't have anything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got
That's it.
options. You got tons of options. You definitely got
Yeah, you
tons of
have
options
several
with film and
options though.
brand.
Yeah,
I mean, it's hard to even try to pick one to go with, but see what's around you, see what you can get close, see what you can get in a couple of days shipping. You don't want to be waiting a week for film. That's going to mess you up, but see what you can get around you, you know what I mean? And see what's close and maybe try out some other films.
exactly. That's what you
But
gotta
yeah,
do, man. Yeah, that's all.
I like having the exclusive. No one in my area, honestly, no one really in my area even carries a 70%. I ran out of 70% one day. I called some other shops that I knew, and none of them even had it. I was like one of the only guys in the area that carries 70%. So that kind of almost puts you in a leg up, a little bit,
Yeah, for example, on my end though, today I had a guy that he wanted a strictly 3M. So he called around and I said, man, if you want to call around my area, nobody has it but me because I'm authorized dealer. So he didn't have nowhere else to go but me. And I was there by him.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm
awesome.
the only one authorized dealer from Solar Guard, 3M, Expel, Lubar too. So I was like, whatever you want, man, I have it.
Yeah. Gerardo
That's
says
it.
California heat will make or break a film as well. 120-degree days will put film through its paces. Yeah, I believe them. Your warm weather hot places are gonna this really works in film for sure, for sure. I get away pretty lucky because I'll be 5 months out of the year. I'll be kind of gloomy winter, and then 5 months will be hot. So our film doesn't get killed all year round. So I mean, I kind of have a decent climate up here.
Hey, Faded could put on some AutoZone tint and it will last like 10 years.
Yeah, it'll last a while up here. I won't tell nobody, man, when I gotta keep the stuff in the back room.
Don't tell nobody our secret when we're in a bind.
I won't tell them, man. I gotta run and grab that Gila real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No doubt.
Oh, yeah.
What is okay? Twisted 10 said he's the only one. Flex film and look up and come back to me. No one has flex film. Yeah, I mean it's a good film. It's a good color. I have had no problems with it. So yeah, no doubt. Yeah, the
You've been
film
using
thing
that
is
film
crazy.
for a long time and you haven't had no problems. So
Nope. I haven't had no customers really come back. I haven't had no fading issues. I haven't had none of that. So thankfully, I've been doing pretty good. Most of
That's
the film,
good.
like I
That's
said,
good.
I use the flex film, and then I use some solar free here and there, and then I use
Tint Club.
that's pretty Tint Club, yeah, Tint Club, but Tint Club and flex film, boom, boom, boom.
Hey, but have you ever used Max Pro?
I have never used Max Pro, no.
No. Okay.
I
Well,
got
I've been
some
using
samples
it
the other
though.
day.
That's the line that I have for like the standard film.
Okay.
And it's not bad though. I mean, I like the color. It feels good, and so far it's good. I mean, people that want to expect maybe just 140, 150 for a 1 year warranty. That's the much that I give it away. So everybody's happy though. You know. So.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, like I said, if you can find a film that's going to fit a price point, and you say, "Hey, I'm only going to give you 3 years or something for whatever in this film," and they're okay,
Yeah. Remember, I told you about the 3M one that I'm using is the Obsidian. Have you ever tried that film? Obsidian from 3M.
I never mess with any 3M, so I can't comment on that.
Okay, well, they used to have the FX Premium because it was. My buddy told me it was a recipe from somebody else, and now they changed their own line and they put up Obsidian. So that's what they're using now, Obsidian. It's a little bit different color, though. It's a nice color. The only thing is, though, whenever you use it, it's a little bit tricky, though. It's kind of like a little hybrid, so it gives you some type little problem whenever you're installing it.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
There, Bill of Lamb just stopped in with Bill of Lamb. He said he uses Max Pro too, so he says he's a big fan of Max Pro. So we got another Max Pro user.
Yes, I mean, I like the customer service though, because one time I have a customer that she came from Louisiana, and she got the thing done over there. So she brought me the warranty. So I talked to the lady that I talked to. And she says, yeah, that's fine. Just get it done for me, and I send you a brand new roll. I was like, all right, then, let's do it. And I did it, though. So, yeah, it was pretty good, though. I mean, no complaints. I mean, free roll.
I'm curious to Bella Lamb, what line do you use of Max Pro? To the Bella Lamb in the chat. What line do you use of Max Pro? Because there's a lot of lines.
Yeah, I use the XCL.
XCL.
Yes. I use that one. And remember, you told me Yeah, but then the other line that they have the 28%, the 3%. I ordered it and I got 2
3%.
rolls today too. 3%, 3%.
3%.
So I got
Was
2
it real
rolls,
dark?
the 28% and the 3% too.
Oh yeah, 3% is dark.
So
Solar Free has 3%.
yeah,
I use it
so
for Visa strips. It's dark.
yeah, so I'm
It's
gonna try
very
it out
dark.
and see. Hey, by the way, have you guys ever heard about Protect films?
Which one?
No.
Protect.
Protect. No.
Protect. No, I
Yeah,
don't think about
yeah.
Protect.
Maybe just here in Dallas, so they have 1%.
Oh,
Wow.
that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, 1%. But they just
I
give you
just
That's
like
use
dark.
2 year warranty.
I just use black spray paint if they want to go like that.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Bella Lamb
Oh
says
yeah,
same
just
HP. HP, is there HP Max Pro?
I think so. Yeah, they have
H-
Yeah.
several though. They have several.
Yeah, he says HP. Okay. Yeah, like I have know nothing about that, so I cannot
I
comment
got
on that.
I got a sample from Max Pro the other day, and I didn't like the cheap stuff they sent me because it was too thin. It was real sticky glue, and it was too thin. But they have
Yeah,
better lines.
yeah. I mean, you can give that for $89.99, brother.
Hey, hard
Yeah.
time.
You know what I'm
Hey, you
saying?
catch me.
How much
You
is that
catch me at
roll?
the
Like
flea
a
market saying that.
$79
What's
a
up, Johnny
roll.
Bears?
You can
What's
give it
up?
up for $89.99, brother. Full car.
Oh man.
Hey,
Just
I'll
like
be on the flea
just
market
like
for the toy.
a Groupon special.
Yeah,
Yeah,
group, yeah.
I'll be at the flea market with my torch.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Not happening. Not happening, man. Can't do it. What CJ Wilcox said, he had a sample of
Yeah,
Max and it was way
the
too
other day
thin.
they called me. The Groupon people they called me though. But I said no, I'm not
See,
interested on it. Thank you.
I'm not. I like a thicker handling type of film. I don't really like the thin films myself personally. I get used to like the thick
Yeah, no,
film and I
neither do
like
I though.
handling
I
it,
tried.
shrinking it.
I,
I like that.
yeah, I tried several though, and they don't last though. They peel.
The best would be with like the 1% to 15% on the windshield. Oh, we got.
100%.
That's crazy. David says 15% of windshield. Man, that is dark, David. That is crazy dark. That is crazy.
Yeah, 1% on the
Piece,
sides and
step in the
15%
house.
on the windshield.
They can't see anything like that, David. That's dark. Max Pro looks
Well,
purple.
let me tell you something. I had a customer that I put previously 30% on the full windshield, and he came back and he wanted me to put ceramic 50% on his full windshield.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Who sells the
so
3%?
I was like,
Who sells 3% ceramic?
what?
Who sells 3% ceramic?
Who sells what?
3% ceramic film.
No. I said 15%. I
Yeah,
don't know.
15.
Oh,
That's dark. That's crazy dark. You
Just,
can't see
just
anything with no
double it, man.
15%.
Just double it. Double 5, man.
Yeah. Double price, double air.
That's it. Double 5, and that's it. Double.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's it. Double 5 ceramic.
Yes. That's pretty much painted
That's
black
it,
right
man.
there. That's it. It's dark.
They're calling me cordless
Exactly.
Carlos when I use the torch.
Well,
Twisted
you
said.
use it for a different purpose. Yeah, you use it for a different purposes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No doubt. Yeah, I haven't messed with the torch much, man. I had a torch, but I tried it a couple times, but I just never really got messing with the torch too much.
Ask Tim Pro about the torch, how he used to use it before.
Well, by the time when I did some mobile service, I used the torch several times. So. Just because I just wanted to try it, I kind of like it, but you know.
Yeah, I tried to use it, but it was this kind of, it's definitely, you got to move quick, you got to move fast, you know, it's just a different type of thing, you know? And a lot of tinting with the shrinking, and when you're shrinking windshields and you're shrinking back glasses, you get that muscle memory of just how you move, you know? You just get that, with the torch, it's totally different. You got to start thinking again, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
it's a
different
That's
world,
definitely
man. But you
different.
know, I mean, if you have to do it, well, you have no option. Then do it and see how it goes, man. I mean, I did it a couple times, but to be honest with you, I mean, kind of like it, but at the same time, I didn't like it because if you mess it up, you're screwed.
Yeah, you mess it up, you're done. Yeah, that thing's crazy.
Yeah. So you gotta redo it again.
A
And
problem I
that
have with
wastes
the
time
torch.
and film.
The
Nice
problem I
cheap
have with the
Wagner.
torch is sometimes I overshrink it because it gets too hot.
Right,
Well,
it gets
you have to
hot.
keep your distance though.
Yeah,
Depends
yeah,
on which
just
one do you
practice.
use.
The
There's
TS
no one
8000.
or the big one though.
I use the big yellow one with the TS 8000 with a big
Yeah,
old flame.
yeah,
Twisted
that
Tint
one.
said that's
You
all he
gotta,
used when he's out there.
yeah, you gotta move quick, bro.
Bella
Tim
Land says
Pro is
Tim
an
Pro's
animal
animals
with the torch,
with the
somebody said.
torch. And
Yeah.
CJ said he likes him a nice cheap Wagner. Them cheap little
Hey,
Wagners.
whatever works.
Hey,
Oh
I'm
man,
I'm
those heat
still I'm
guns.
loving I'm still loving that Bauer heat gun though. That Bauer heat gun is putting in work, man. That thing is nice. I cannot lie
Har-
about the Bauer. The Bauer's nice.
Harbor Freight.
Yep.
Man, I
Oh, we
went
got
through
Window
some.
Tint Life in here.
I went through some heat guns, man.
What's
Which
up,
one do
Window
you like
Tint
now?
Life?
What's your favorite heat gun now?
I got the
What's up,
stainer,
David?
man. That's the one that I use. That's the only one that I use.
Which one is that?
The
The
stainer.
steel? The steel? The
Yeah,
steel? Oh, okay.
Oh, the
Okay.
Steino or whatever
The
like
Steino,
that.
yeah, Steino,
yeah,
Steino,
that,
yeah,
yeah.
those are crazy. Those are
That's
crazy
expensive
guns.
though, but you know what, man? It's a super nice
Yep.
heat gun though.
Is
How much
it?
are they? $200?
Nah,
Yeah, I
three
think like
hundred
200
dollars.
bucks. Oh my
300?
goodness.
Yeah,
Wow.
three
Wow.
hundred bucks, but
That's
That's
more than the Fusion.
crazy.
I don't care,
Yeah,
man. I
right?
love it, dude. It's a great
That's
heat gun.
nuts.
Yeah, I got two
Does it
of
come
them.
with a good warrant? Does it come with a good warranty for that price,
Yes,
lifetime?
yes, it does.
Oh wow. Wow. That's nuts.
Yeah,
I've seen them, but I can't touch them right now.
yeah, I know, man. But you know, I mean, I heard of him. I saw him over SEMA when I was in there. I was, looking at it in several videos. So you know what? Let me have one and see where it goes. So I bought him, and I love him.
It's expensive. That's pricey.
Yeah,
That is a
it's very
pricey. I've
pricey,
seen them
but
too, but that's a pricey heat gun.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know, man. But I said, fuck it.
Hey, yeah, hey, you rolling with it? You guys are banging out like 10 cars a day, so you're good. You pay for that thing in one car, you're
You did
Yeah.
13 cars a day, paid for it 3 times.
Hey,
good.
JB,
Exactly.
the other day I saw the posting from someone about the freaking fusion heat gun.
I don't know.
You use
I don't know what
the,
that
you
looks
use the
like.
Fusion?
I mean, I have it though. I have it, but it's actually the replica of the. There is one that they sell over in Home Depot, but that one is super
Fusion.
heavy. I have it too. Okay, that one I bought a long, long time ago, like maybe 8 years ago, and then I bought the Fusion. It's a little lighter, but it blows the same thing though. It blows too much air.
Yeah.
You just have a little control the air, the airflow on the side. It's a little disc that you move up and down, and that's it though. I mean, it's okay, but if you don't have to buy it, don't buy it though. But and again, something better because it's just preferences, man.
Yeah.
You know,
it is.
Harbor Freight has a generic version of that Fusion for like $45.
Yeah, like I said, I bought that one over in Home Depot like 8 years ago, and it was too heavy, and I just storage because I didn't like it because it's too heavy.
That's what I've
And the
heard.
Fusion, yeah, the Fusion version is a little lighter. It's half the weight,
Mhm.
I've never.
But
Yeah, they
I've
say
never.
they put out some airflow. They say though.
yeah, it's a
I've
good
never.
airflow. Actually, Mike Noor posted a video doing a little review on the heat gun, and then he just put it one time, but he doesn't use that type of heat gun. He uses the Milwaukee ones.
Oh, Jaybird popped out for some reason.
Yeah,
Johnny
he
Bears, I
did.
never messed with the Hexus film, so I'm not sure what the Hexus
A
film is.
little
We're getting a little bit of. Window Tint Life says,
people talk. You guys there? Okay.
Yeah, we're still here. Do you guys ever call for the warranty on the heat guns? My due run down within a year, but I've never tried for the warranty. No, I never. I usually try to. No, I don't really mess with the warranty too much because by the time I get my life work out of it. But I did buy the warranty for this little Harbor Freight gun, so I'm gonna see if they give me another one on that one. So I did get the warranty for
Yeah.
this one.
Well, you know,
Bill
whenever
Lamb
you go
says,
to Home Depot, they give you like a little option if you wanna, just in case if you drop it or
right.
something.
Bell Lamb says the only one use a cordless heat gun on the windows. No, I never mess with the cordless heat gun too because I thought they didn't get hot and stay hot. So I'm not.
Which
I
one?
don't know about the cordless. Any type of
The
cordless type heat
cordless
gun.
don't work, man. They don't work. They
Yeah, I
don't
heard that
work.
they
I tried
kinda-
in Milwaukee. It's a trash.
I wanna
And
barely
I saw
support
a
heat
one
gun.
that is a rigid with a battery, and then you can put a butane gas. They don't work, man. They don't use. I mean, they're too heavy. They're useless.
Yeah, see, I never tried to mess with that.
Yeah,
He said he has a
no.
Milwaukee product.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Don't even mess with those, man. Don't waste your money on that stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one.
Because
But,
yeah,
Twisted
I already
Tent, Bill, I
bought
thought-
them. I tried them. They don't work. Yeah. But for those, they
Yeah,
don't
that's
work
crazy.
for us. Maybe for some other people like plumbers and stuff, but not for us because we need like a really constant heat and a high temperature, and a battery is not gonna give you that.
right, I didn't think it. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. But yeah,
They burn
definitely,
up
man. I'm
pretty
gonna
quick,
wrap.
though.
I'm gonna start winding down here. We got like it's almost 9 o'clock. I might try to see, guys. I might try to see if you guys have time Sunday. I might try to come back in here on Sunday, see what's going on. Maybe we can get a little hour stream
Sounds
in
good,
here
my man.
Sunday,
Just let me know
Sunday
what time, and
evening.
I'll be on there again.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always post up in my community tab. So always look at the community tab and then see. But we still got like 19 people in Milwaukee. David says Milwaukee tool from
How many people you have?
Home Depot. We got like 18 people in here right now. So
There you go. There you go. There you go, man.
brand new one, warranty from Home Depot, worth it. They used to have that, what was that one gun, that Cobalt heat gun from Lowe's. You take it back, they warranty it, you just get a new one, but they stopped that gun too.
Yeah.
So that kills me. I used to love that gun.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I used to, like I said, I used to go to Home Depot and get those Wagner, I think the green color with the temperature adjustment and all that stuff. But they messed up pretty quick. They don't last though.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. Everything that's nice never lasts, you know what I mean?
Well,
It
it depends
never
on the price
lasts.
that you pay, man. That is like maybe
Yeah.
$59, and use it until it dies, and that's it, man. I mean, that's how
Right.
it is, though. I mean, honestly, a lot of people have a different alternatives on heat guns, but if you want a good one that lasts you for a long time, you gotta pay some money to get something good that's gonna last you for a long time.
Right.
That's
right.
it, man. But as long as it works for you, hey, man, just keep using whatever you have.
Yeah, no doubt.
Unless you want to invest in something better, man.
Yep, no doubt. Eli, I like to use Lux Film, man. Lux Film all the time. I use Lux and it looks good. So I got a couple videos on installing Lux 2 on my channel here. So if you want tint taillights, Eli, check out some Lux Film. Appreciate you stopping in. Tint Pro, I'm going to get ready to wrap up here, man. It's been about an hour. It's almost 9 o'clock.
Sounds good, my man.
I got to get up. We got to
No
run.
problem, buddy. No problem. I'll see you
But,
probably sometime on Sunday if you want to. I'm
Yep.
down.
I'm going to try to post up, so watch community. If I can get in here Sunday for a little bit, I'll try to do that and see if some guys want to hang out and chat. I wanted to try to have Window Tinting Life David on Sunday, so we'll see if maybe I can get him on there. So we'll see. So, all right, bro, I'm gonna
All right, my
wrap
man.
up real
Sounds
quick,
good,
Tim
buddy.
Pro.
Well, you have a
We'll
great
talk
night,
to you
brother.
soon. All right, we'll talk to you. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys for stopping in. I know Jaber, yeah, Lux is the film I like to use for headlights and taillights. Use that Lux, man. It installs like vinyl wrap. It has air release. It's good. Eli, I go through Metro Restyling, man. So go to Metro Restyling. You can set up an account with Metro Restyling. You can get all your wrap tools. You can get vinyl. They give you a dealer price. So go over to Metro, talk to one of the salespersons over there, and they ship it 2 days. They ship 2 days for me. I'm in Wisconsin, though. But I get all my Lux from them. And, yeah, you get a little bit of a price. You get the dealer price on Lux. So definitely hook up with Metro Restyling or Fellers or someplace like that and get your lux from them. Bella Lamb, definitely, man. I got my pops down in Texas. I want to try to get around there. Well, maybe one of these days I like to travel and talk and interact with some other people and see what they got going on. So I definitely like to get down to Texas, man. I appreciate it. Once again, man, thanks everyone for stopping in on the stream. I greatly appreciate it. We had Tim Pro, we had Jay Bird, we had like 19 people in here today. Bill Lamb, what do you mean is about getting sponsored? What's up with that? We got Eli. Thanks for stopping in, Eli. I know it came in here kind of late, man. We usually start around 8 o'clock, and we try to go for an hour on Wednesdays. Like I said, we might be back on Sunday, so check the stream. I'm trying to work and have another guy on Sunday, so we will see what's going on. Slow Tint, man, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Just got very consistent with regular tint. I have a lot of requests for taillight. Yeah. Hey, headlights and taillights is good money. Once you get proficient at it and you can lay headlights and taillights, like basically for a set of headlights or taillights, maybe about 30, 40 minutes, and you charge accordingly, man, you'll knock that out too, man. So I definitely tried to, I tint a lot of headlights and taillights too. Hey, thanks for stopping in, JT. I appreciate it. I'm not sure if I totally answered your question earlier about my goals. I mean, I know you're killing it with your channel, so that'd be good. That'd be a good question to ask you what your goals is, man. I just want to grind my channel out, man. I want to build a whole community of people that just like tinting, or people that just like interacting, talking about business this year a little bit more. So no, I'm trying to start some new things, man. Trying to just go in a different direction than everybody else. Give people entertainment, give people information. Try to be an informative channel, get people that know more than me on here, and we can all learn from each other. So I think a lot of people can probably, benefit from the channel. So I like to do my little videos and then try to also have these live streams so we can all talk and interact with each other and learn something. So I'm just going to try to keep grinding for 2021, man. What's up, Eli? What's going on? Sorry for all the questions. Any tips for improving speed when it comes to tinting, or just... See, that's one of the things too, man. Don't worry about speed. Do not worry about speed. I find with window tinting, it comes to be a lot of muscle memory. It's like shrinking a window. You don't have to think about it anymore. You'll get to that point where your arm just moves in your card. Your arm just moves in your card. It becomes that muscle memory, and when you're shrinking and everything, you do it so much that don't worry about speed. If you're doing a set of rollers for a customer, take as long as you need so that you're happy with the job. Don't rush and then be unhappy. I mean, and as you start to go, you won't be thinking about what you're doing. You'll be thinking less about what you're doing because your body will just be reacting. You'll squeegee, you'll scrape, you'll lay it in, you'll hard card. You won't be thinking. Right now, you're thinking about every step. I'm pretty sure you know the steps like the back of your hand, and then you won't think about it. So speed comes at time, but right now, don't worry about it because it'll mess your whole tint game up. You know what I mean? Just go. Yep, just relax, like I said, and just tint. Don't worry about trying to be fast, Quality over speed. CJ says quality. Just relax and install. Focus on the quality. That's all you need, man. That's fine. Don't worry about people that say they do 5 and 6 and 7 cars a day. If you can do 2 full sedans or something a day, dude, that's fine. You don't have anyone to compete with but yourself. Don't let your mind beat you up. I mean, we've all been there. It used to take me an hour or so just to do a set of fronts. But you just learn. You get your steps down, you get your methods down, and you don't question yourself so much. And when you're there, you'll feel it. You'll just be there. You know what I mean? Exactly. When you hurry, you mess it up. It's like tinting. One day I finally just got to the point where I'm like, boom. I don't question what I'm using. I don't question my tools. I don't question my methods. I just roll with it. I slam it out. So, and you'll get there. If you just keep focusing on what you're doing, you'll get there. It comes with everybody. It comes with time. So don't worry about hurrying up. Don't worry about that. If a customer tells you how long it's going to take, you tell them, I like to make my quality. It's going to take such amount of time. If you get it done sooner, then you'll be happy. You know what I mean? So take your time, man. But guys, it's after 9 o'clock, man. Thank you guys for stopping in. I greatly appreciate it. I got a long day tomorrow. I got a lot of tint work to do tomorrow, man. You guys will probably see it on the social media, anyone that follows. I'm going to wrap it up. I appreciate you guys stopping in. Like I said, check the community tab, because if I can jump in on Sunday and looks like I'm going to have some free time later, I'm thinking maybe around 7 or so. Check the community tab. I will post if we can go live on Sunday. I kind of want to have Window Tinting Life David on because I know he's not working. So maybe we'll have him on there, and we'll see how it goes. But Guys, I'm going to kill it for tonight. I appreciate you guys stopping in. And once again, another Window Fade to Black live stream tint talk, man. I appreciate you guys stopping in. We got the true OGs always stopping in here. Appreciate it, guys. All right, I'm going to say peace. We'll see you guys hopefully in a few days. Later.